Hello guys, thanks for tuning in here with Trading for Everyone. In today's video we are going to be analyzing what happened to crude oil today. This is the crude oil futures and that trades a whole week with extended hours included. The futures market is open tonight. So let's analyze what happened. During the night it was really no movement at all practically. It was a market that has nothing as volatility, but well, when we started to approach the market hours, that changed. Here there was a big push that was approximately of 1% the future, and then it started selling off little by little. When the market opened here at 10:30 in my country, there was quite a big uptrend. We can see that because we can see the higher maximums and the lower than the higher lows. Yeah, the one low, two lows, another low. However, when we approach it 12:13 in the afternoon, the market plummeted. There was some 1% sell-off in 1 minute, so that changed the overall direction of the day. Here we can see a double top. A double top is a common market pattern, that is price action tries to get twice the position but didn't bounce back from the position from the direction that was approaching that low point or max point. In this case it's a max price point here at 59.85 price, and then it started to sell off. As we saw in the previous videos, when the trend line is going down, that's a sell-off, and when the trend line is going up, like here, it's an uptrend. So well, the market here started to sold off. We can see that because it never went up of this kind of consolidation pattern, except for really a quick time, and then sold off with extremely high volume. Look at this volume candle, and then it started to sell off. Here it went through the previous low and starting a descending pattern. Here we can really see the pattern going down. It's really easy to see it. So well, when we didn't have this candle, we could have made the movement like that, because this candle is a really volatile candle. Doesn't really affect the movement and the price action in this kind of volumes to place the orders. So commonly traders don't take that into account except for the double top. But when it started going down, you can see here that it has been a trend line, a descending trend line here. So when it approached this price, it also started going down. Here another pushed up and going down. So now let's analyze UWT and DWT, that are the ETFs and ETNs that I really like going into the leverage, the 3 times leverage, and also that we can trade, benefiting us from the upward and the downward direction. So well, as we can see here in the crude oil, I would have probably noticed that it was in an upward direction when the market opened, because we broke above the SMA. Then we started going down without going below previous lows, and then broke above and continue going above. When it approached this look at the RSI and the MACD here. The RSI is kind of in a good price, but the MACD is really overextended. So it makes sense that this would happen, that going to push up and try to consolidate. When I see this kind of movement that it's going up, that's going up, and then kind of consolidates without going below the previous low of the consolidation. And we can see here in the MACD that it goes to the same price, and the RSI continues an uptrend. It's the same with the MACD. It's an uptrend. That's when I would have entered the trade in the next candle, the green candle, for confirmation. So I would have probably gone in the trade right about here and started riding it up. I would have had a good look to this exponential moving average, since perhaps it was going to bounce back and start a downtrend. It was not like that. It continues an uptrend. I would have hold the trade until it reached previous highs. Perhaps right about here I would have traded it. So let's see. In the UWT, it's a trade between approximately 1140 and 1150. It's a 10 minutes trade that it was between 40 and 50. It was right here. Yes, right here, between this time and this time. I really like seeing the futures charts besides these ETNs charts, because the futures charts really tell you what is happening with the real product, the real financial asset, that is the crude oil. So here we can see it's a 1% profit in approximately 12 minutes. It's a really quick profit. So well, this probably, that would have been the trade. I would have probably supposed that it wasn't going to push up more, since it was a really high volume, and in only 1 minute, it's difficult to benefit from this type of movement, since it starts pushing up and we don't know if to get in and get out. We don't have to follow the FOMO, the fear of missing out, so we just have to let the market do things and just don't care if we lost a 2% profit in 1 minute. It's just, we don't get into that trade because it's a really risky trade, because it could have gone up like half of it and then plummeted. So like what happened here, look, it go up like half of the candle, like this candle, and then plummeted all the way down. So yes, we could have made 2%, but also we could have entered trade like here and lost 2.5%. So this type of trades, we don't take it. So here we are going to start seeing a consolidation without really seeing a price action, with low volume, RSI overextended, and the MACD also overextending and starting to decline. Here we see the break of the MACD, and the price goes up again without going to higher highs. So here we can kind of notice that the trend is going down. The trend is not going to maintain here, sustain here, because like look at the MACD, it was going up, then it started going down. We continued going up in the price, but without going to higher highs. So that's probably the time when we figure out that's not going to be going much higher. Here there's another really quick movement that it's really difficult to profit from that. Look at the crude oil. It was the crude oil. Let's see what happened right there. It was approaching previous highs, but if the price was here, we don't have the means to know if this is going to go down or continue an uptrend. So well, but now